Life can be tough, but the way we respond to challenges makes all the difference. In this video, we're going to explore 6 powerful lessons from Martin Luther King Jr. that can help you rise above obstacles, stay focused, and live with purpose. These timeless principles will inspire you to take action, grow from your experiences, and create a life you love. Let's dive in. Lesson 1. Take the first step in faith. Are you stuck waiting for the perfect time to start? Do you waste days overthinking every detail, scared to move forward because you can't see the full picture? Let me tell you what happens. You remain frozen, paralyzed by fear. Life doesn't wait for you to feel ready. It moves on, leaving you behind. And the worst part? Regret eats you alive when you realize you could have been miles ahead if you just took that first step. Martin Luther King Jr. said, "Take the first step in faith. You don't have to see the whole staircase, just take the first step." He didn't talk about perfect plans. He talked about courage. Here's what you need to do. Stop waiting for clarity. Stop waiting for guarantees. Choose one small step today. Just one. It doesn't matter if it feels insignificant. Want to start a business? Create a name. Want to get healthy? Take a 10-minute walk. The magic is in the action. Once you start moving, the path reveals itself. Faith isn't about seeing the whole picture. It's about trusting yourself enough to begin. Lesson 2. Never announce your moves before you make them. Ever tell someone about your plans only to feel like the motivation disappears the moment the words leave your mouth? You hype up your big dreams, sharing every detail with friends or family, and instead of cheering you on, some doubt you. Others might copy your idea or discourage you, making you second-guess everything. Worse, you get addicted to the applause from announcing your plans, but when it's time to act, you feel drained. No results, no progress, just empty talk. Announcing your moves turns into a trap, feeding your ego while killing your execution. Martin Luther King Jr. wisely said, "Never announce your moves before you make them." He knew that silence is power. Plans need focus, not distractions from unnecessary opinions or external noise. Here's the deal. Keep your plans to yourself until you've made progress. Stay silent, work hard, and let your results speak for you. If you're starting a business, don't tell everyone. Build something first. If you're setting a personal goal, track your progress quietly. Sharing too early invites distractions, doubts, and unnecessary expectations. Protect your vision. Stay focused. When your work is done, let the success make the noise. Silence isn't weakness, it's strategy. Lesson 3. Bury the past, but keep the lessons. You keep replaying your past mistakes like a broken record. You think about every failure, every bad decision, every missed opportunity. The more you focus on it, the more it drags you down. You let guilt, shame, and regret control your present. Instead of moving forward, you're stuck, living in a mental prison built from old memories. You stop trusting yourself. You stop taking risks. And worst of all, you start believing you're not good enough. Holding on to the past is like carrying a heavy bag of bricks. It slows you down until you can't move at all. Martin Luther King Jr. said, "Bury the past, but keep the lessons." He didn't say ignore your past or forget it. He said to bury it. Move on, but take the wisdom with you. Here's what you need to do. Stop punishing yourself for what's already done. Write down the lessons you've learned from your mistakes. What did they teach you about life, people, or yourself? Use those lessons to make better choices moving forward. Cherry continues. Stress. The physical stress of constant change can sometimes drain energy, but this doesn't have to be a bad thing. Then let it go. Forgive yourself. Burn the mental baggage. Focus on what you can control today, not what you lost yesterday. You can't rewrite the past, but you can write a new chapter, and it starts when you put the old one to rest.
Is that?
Lesson 4. If you are not doing what you love, you are wasting your life. You wake up every day dreading what's ahead. You go through the motions, stuck in a job, routine, or lifestyle you hate. Days turn into months, and months into years. You feel trapped, uninspired, and exhausted. Then what's the result? Bitterness. You start blaming life, circumstances, or even people around you for your unhappiness. Deep down, you know the truth. You're not living. You're just surviving. A life without passion is nothing but slow decay. Martin Luther King Jr. stated, "If you are not doing what you love, you are wasting not only your time, but also your life." Life isn't about settling. It's about finding purpose and pouring your energy into it. Stop and ask yourself, what truly excites you? What makes you feel alive? If you don't know, start experimenting. Explore new hobbies, skills, or fields that interest you. If you want to become more aware, engaged in life, and awake to life, if you want to become really present, if you already know your passion but feel stuck in your current situation, create an exit plan. Use your free time to work on your dream, even if it's just 30 minutes a day. Don't wait for the right time. Start small, but start now. You have one life. Don't waste it doing things that don't light a fire inside you. Passion turns work into joy and transforms your life into something worth living. Lesson 5. Understanding is deeper than knowledge. You know those people who are quick to judge? They think they know everything because they've read a book, watched a video, or heard a rumor. Maybe that's been you too. Jumping to conclusions without truly understanding someone's situation. What happens then? You misjudge people, ruin relationships, or miss opportunities because you couldn't see the bigger picture. Knowledge without understanding is shallow. It's like having all the answers but failing the test because you didn't know how to apply them. Martin Luther King Jr. said, "Understanding is deeper than knowledge." There are many people who know you, but very few who understand you. Knowing facts isn't enough. It's understanding that builds connection and trust. Before you judge or act, pause and ask yourself, do I truly understand this person or situation? Listen more. Observe more. Instead of assuming, ask questions. When dealing with people, focus on their intentions, not just their actions. Try to see things from their perspective. It might change how you feel. Knowledge gives you information, but understanding gives you wisdom. In every situation, aim to understand first. That's how you grow, build better relationships, and make decisions that actually matter. The challenge with decision fatigue is what happens when you start to rely on feelings, faith, or hope. Lesson 6. One bad chapter doesn't mean the story is over. When life hits you hard, it's easy to feel like it's all over. You fail an exam, lose a job, or get betrayed by someone you trusted, and suddenly you convince yourself that this is the end. You stop trying. You give up on your goals, and you let one setback define your entire life. Here's the truth. By giving up, you make the bad chapter your whole story. You never get to see how things could have turned around because you didn't give yourself the chance to keep writing. Martin Luther King Jr. said, "One bad chapter doesn't mean the story is over. Life is full of ups and downs, and one failure doesn't erase your potential for success." Treat your life like a book, and remember, every great story has moments of struggle. Accept the bad chapter for what it is, a temporary part of the journey, not the end. Focus on what you can do next. Write a new chapter by setting small, achievable goals. Surround yourself with people who lift you up, not pull you down. The best stories are the ones where the hero rises after they fall. You're the author of your life. Keep writing, because the next chapter could be the one where everything changes. Step 7. Chapter 17. You've just heard 6 powerful lessons from Martin Luther King Jr. that have the potential to completely transform your life. Remember, it's not about avoiding challenges or failures. It's about how you respond to them. These lessons are reminders that you have the power to change, grow, and push forward, no matter what life throws your way. So, take that first step. Stop announcing your plans before executing them. Learn from your past and start doing what you love. Understand deeper, and never let one bad chapter dictate your entire story. The journey isn't over until you choose to stop. So keep writing. If these lessons resonated with you, don't just watch and forget. Apply them, live them, and share them with others. Let's spread the message of resilience, purpose, and strength that Martin Luther King Jr. has left behind for all of us. Thank you for watching, and remember, your best chapter is still ahead of you. Keep moving forward.